Hi, everyone. Well, welcome to the Students Union talk today. I'm Elena. I'm a third-year student, BA Popular Music. I've just finished my degree, and today I'm here to tell you about the role of the Students Union at Middlesex University. So, what is the Students Union? Basically, by joining Middlesex University, you automatically become a member of the Middlesex Students Union, and everything we do is aimed to helping students make the most of their time at university. We listen and work on students' ideas to improve Middlesex and make sure that the university is always considering the students' perspectives. We exist to represent and support all students here and to help you make the most of your time with us. Well, we work very closely. Oh, I don't know if can you guys hear me? Because something, I think so. Okay. I think it can, I think they can hear me now. Okay. So, as I was saying, we exist basically to represent and support all students here and to help you make the most of your time with us. Well, we work really closely with the university. We're essentially an independent organization from it, and we're also non-profit. So basically, the money we make from the events goes directly to the Students' Union to make those events again. So it's basically a circle. Every penny you spend with us comes in merchandising or tickets for the events, goes back again to the student experience. These are the representatives that we've got every year. They change because we host campaigns. So here are the current student leaders, each representing a different academic area and a president to lead us throughout the year. These guys are the faces and voices for all Middlesex students, leading the direction of the Students' Union and making sure that the views of Middlesex students are represented and passed on to university. Their job is really important in making, and they make sure that students have access to everything they need during their life at uni. Recently, our student officers successfully campaigned for a no detriment policy, making sure that students' grades aren't affected unfairly by the COVID-19 situation that we're living right now. The officers are now working on a national campaign around student fees and have worked with the university to make sure that international students currently studying at Middlesex have flexibility with their repayments, which is a really good campaign and is really successful right now. We also have part-time student leader roles, which I'm going to show you in the next slide. So, student voice leaders. Student voice leaders represent the people of their year or of their course. So basically, we have a student leader per year per course. They're also they're elected into the roles by their course mates at the beginning of the year. Their main job is to gather feedback from their cohorts on how they can improve the learning experience and share this with their departments. Their role has been specifically important during COVID, ensuring that the transition to online learning and teaching practices online meet the needs for their course mates. I was a student voice leader during my first and second year, and the experience was amazing because I could represent my course mates and their concerns in front of the academic board and also in front of other students voice leaders during the meetings that we have every year. Let me see. So we're going to go to the next slide, which is our work and campaigns. Many of our student leaders have also led on successful campaigns because when you become a student voice leader, you can take the concerns of your classmates and create and transform them into a campaign. Such as the resettlement, for example, of refugees in the local area and providing a free bike rental scheme on campus. We also allow any students to submit their ideas via our Ideas for Change, a simple way of sharing ideas for things they would like to change at Middlesex University. We've got this Dropbox in the website, and it's really easy to use it because you basically can post your idea over there, and more students from Middlesex can vote for it. And if it's successful, it can go through, and you can make it happen. These ideas can be anything from prices of food on campus to type of events they want to host. They want us to host in campus, or advocating for good causes. We campaign also with our student membership to create a positive change and support your ideas to come to life. Also, at the Students Union, apart from campaigns, we also offer other opportunities. We have a wide range of free services to help students gain a skill, meet new people, and just have fun. These are the student groups. We basically want students to have the best experience at Middlesex possible whilst keeping those grades up. So whatever their circumstances, the Students' Union are always there to help students to find supportive networks. Students groups are based around particular interests or backgrounds, and we have over 90 at Middlesex, from religious groups to cultural groups to general interest and course-based societies. I was a member of the committee of the Musical Theatre Society this year, and I've always been a member since first year. And I've also been involved in other societies, or even met people from other societies by doing events, collaborating with those societies. And I have to say that it's an incredible experience. So my next point is that these number of groups include students who face oppression and discrimination and are often underrepresented and disadvantaged, such as the LGBT plus community, the Black, the disabled, and the women students communities. We also have communities for students who may face barriers at uni, such as international students, the parents or carers, commuting students, postgrads, and mature students as well. And we provide support, advice, and events for them to mingle and make friends. All of our student groups put on regular events and meetups throughout the year. And we're always making sure that all groups are equipped with training and tools they need to be able to deliver those events and activities remotely, and also on campus. But in this case, we are working a lot with university to make sure that all events that are going to take place during the autumn term this year are taking place safely and as best as we can, making sure that students can still meet new people and learning something new or share their passions with others. The student media. I have to say that I'm really close to this slides, to this community, because I was part of it throughout my first year and half of my second year. So I'm going to share with you my experience in the student media. But first, I'm going to explain you what it is, so it's a bit more clear. So basically, the students media is a platform to debate, to educate, to inform yourself, and entertain thousands of Middlesex students. It's also for students and created by students. So it's basically a platform that involves all students, and is actually created by them. It's perfect for all students who are aspiring journalists or writers, because we've got the magazine, the Middlesex magazine platform inside the student media. And so if you're interested in in producing a magazine, you can always join them. But we also have the opportunity of directing, producing, filming, and editing videos, which is part of the TV student media group. But if you're more into podcasts, radio, and media content of this kind, you can always join the radio station. at Middlesex. And you can get your content feature in our award-winning paper, in the award-winning radio, and also if you prefer to go to the magazine, you can always post your content over there. It's completely free, and you meet so many people with so many talents, and you learn a lot from them. If you don't have any media experience like I did, I was completely new to this world when I first came in. They offer you training, workshops, and support to all students who are interested in joining the Students Union, the Students Media. So for example, if you're studying a non-media related course like, let's say, biology, you can still join the Students Media and become, and push that skill that you've always been interested in, and also that it may be your hobby and what you like to do in your free time. So I always really encourage people that no matter what course you are doing, you can always join something different and learn from people that do that on their full time. So the student events, this is something that has changed a bit since COVID-19 pandemic, but still I'm going to explain you what it is, what we do, and how it's going to develop in the future. So right now, students have moved their content online with our support to produce during these times and continue to create important and interesting content for the student community. So basically, societies that couldn't organize their events on campus anymore because of this situation, they basically moved their weekly meetings to platforms such as Zoom or Twitch or any other social media platforms, and they're still in touch with their members, which I think is incredible and really forward thinking. I think I'm just going to go to the other slide for a second to explain you just a bit of what we do anyways, because I think it's important for those who are thinking on coming to university on the 2021 academic year. So yeah, we put on different events each year, and whilst this year they may be a bit different, we've already been exploring some amazing new event ideas and talking to some of the newest and most innovative virtual events brands to make sure that we're able to offer this amazing experience of being part of the student community in Middlesex. Recently, we've been providing safe spaces for our student communities to meet and catch up, which these ones have provided a range of online training events as well, and have been supporting our students to plan some amazing online activities. So basically, most of the events we put on in freshers and throughout the year are completely free. But when we sell tickets at the events, as I explained you at the beginning, all the income that we get from that goes back to funding the Students Union and to support the advice service that we also offer. So the next one that I skipped before is about jobs and employability. At the Students Union, we offer a range of jobs for students that are flexible around their studies. We also pay the London living wage of £10.55 per hour for all job opportunities that we offer, which I think is really useful and really rare to find in London, because normally part-time jobs or student jobs are not paid so well, and they don't normally respect the London living wage. But here in Middlesex, they actually take it really seriously. So if you get a job in Middlesex, either in the Students Union or for Middlesex itself, they make sure that you are paid the London living wage, which I think is great. On the other side, some of our student staff roles include video editors, social media, sales, events promotion, supporting students groups, running our reception desk, and others. like internships. Right now, I'm the events intern for the Students Union, and I've been working for them since September. And I used to work at the sound desk during the society's events, because I've got some knowledge in technical live music, sound engineering. So basically, the Students Union takes the skills that you have and makes them even better, and helps you get those potential skills and make them actually real and empower them, which I think is really, really important. And you can also add that experience to your CV, and you come out of university with great working skills and an amazing CV. Also, we offer from 4 to 6 placements, from 4 to 6 weeks placements with local charities and businesses, where the role is relevant to your studies. We've hired graphic designers, marketing and PR, finance students, web designs, and more. And basically, during these placements, they work with these local charities and businesses that you can also put in your CV, and it's really, really, really awarded when you come out of university and look for a full-time job. At the Students Union, we've also been able to support our student staff to work from home, and we are looking into how we can contribute to do these for all job opportunities that come up during the autumn term in the next academic year too. I'm almost finishing this presentation, so I hope I didn't bore you all. But yeah, so related to the advice that the Students Union gives to students, we've got this service that's independent completely to university, and it's 100% confidential and not judgmental and free. If you ever need help making an appeal or a complaint to the university, responding to allegations of academic misconduct or disciplinary hearing, you can come to the Students' Union to get some advice on it. We also deal with matters of welfare and run the Make It Happen campaign, which is a huge event during the summer exam period to help students de-stress and support them with their exams and assessments. Our advice team has recently been available on video call and on live chat as well via our website, and students can get in touch there with any pressing issues in the absence of our usual face-to-face appointments. But yeah, I think I've come to the end of my presentation. Please, if you have any questions now, you can ask them in the Q&A box, which is at the bottom of your screen. You can leave them in the chat as well. But yeah, feel free to ask me anything related to the Students' Union, to societies, to club nights, events, the groups as well. I think I have a question here. Do I have a question here? Let me see if I can. Oh, I have 2 questions. I don't know why I cannot open it. Okay, wait a second. Oh, great, now I can see them. Within the Musical Theatre Society, is there opportunities to produce shows? Yeah, we've actually produced 2 shows since 2017. So I was part of the show they put on December 2017, which was Susical the Musical. It's an amazing musical with original music. And it was great to be part of it because I made loads of friends, and I'm actually in love with musical theater. So it was actually great to put again a show with these people. And then on February 2019, so actually last year, we put a show which was original. It was written by 3 members of our society. Everything was written by them and designed by them. So the costumes, the scenography, the script, music, everything was written by them, and it was amazing to be part of that as well. And yeah, you can totally put up produce shows with them. And let's go to the next question. Do you arrange events in central London? Yes, we do. So as for example, one of the biggest events that we organize every year is the Students Union Awards, in which we normally hire the venue of Proud London, I think it is, which is a club night next to Embankment in the center of London, right in front of the Thames, and it's a massive club night. We book the whole club, and during one night we have a show. We put a show on to award students in Middlesex, like student voice leaders, events interns, interns in general that work for the Students Union, full-time staff. So it's a great opportunity to have fun during your, like, at the end of the year, and to congratulate all of those people and celebrate the great achievements that we've done that year. So yeah, we actually put events in central London. Oh, also that I forgot, during Freshers, some club nights that we organize as well are in partnership with clubs in London. So we've had partnerships with Camden Town, with clubs in there, and also with Central London club nights. Let's see. You're right. Please, do we have lists of Students Union one can join? Oh, you mean societies and clubs and teams and student groups? I think you can find this information in the website, if I'm not mistaken. So if you just type in the website in Google Middlesex Students Union, they will appear, the website will appear there, and you can literally just see all of the societies that we have, their contact details, and if you are a current student, you can message them and join their society right now, even before that actually coming in September. Can you buy the Freshers tickets at the Freshers Fair, or do you have to buy them in advance? So this is a really interesting question. We've got both options. We've got the option that you can buy in advance, the wristband that lets you in every single club night that we organize, and you save up to £40, I think. Then you can buy them online if you want just the individual ticket of one club. So for example, if you're not really sure if you're going to make enough friends to go to a club night, which is weird, but it can happen if you're not comfortable with buying a wristband for all of the club nights because you're not sure if you're going to attend them all. You can always buy those tickets previously, and so in advance, and then go to the door and they will redeem it and you're in. And also we've got the last option, which is basically buying them directly at the door, which is a bit more expensive. But if it's something that you literally just come up with, like you're talking with your friends and you say, okay, so tonight there's a club night, let's go. And then you cannot buy them online for whatever reason, you can always go there and buy them yourself at the door. And for the rest, for the rest of the events is the same. We will always have a person at the door selling tickets if there's tickets to sell, because sometimes it's just free entry, most of the time actually. Let me see if there's any more questions. You can type them in the chat if you want. I don't think there's... Yeah, I think that's all. Well, this was a pleasure. Thank you so much for joining, everyone. If you have any more questions, you can always email us. So email directly the Students Union. You can find the contact details in the website, but you can always follow us in social media like Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, we're everywhere. So you can literally just text us and we'll answer to all of your questions.